Hello and welcome to my very first video on this channel. I've created this channel in order to give my humble opinion on subjects that matter to me in my life, which are heavy metal, of course, guitar, philosophy, some other things that interest me too, like movies, television, and probably some events that are going on in the real world. I'll probably go over all that stuff too in this channel. This video is going to be a heavy metal album review, and for this video I'm going to be reviewing The Four Seasons by Wintersun. I have been waiting for this album for quite a while, and I bet if you're a Wintersun fan too, like me, you have been too. Four Seasons was not exactly what fans were expecting, but it was a very good consolation prize though. Ever since Jari announced this album on their Indiegogo crowdfunding campaign a while back, I was like, yeah, new Wintersun coming up. But unfortunately, it wasn't time to. Now, this album contains 4 original tracks, which are Awaken from the Dark Summer Spring, The Forest That Weaves Summer, Eternal Darkness Autumn, and Loneliness Winter. And if you bought the limited edition version of this album, you also got the acoustic version of Loneliness Winter. At this point, it's also worth to mention that this is a concept album based on the 4 seasons of the year. And this also Jari's, the vocalist of Wintersun's, and the creator of this album, version of Vivaldi's The 4 Seasons. Now, there are 4 package deals of this album that I know of. There is the crowdfunded package deal that I know of, which you only could have gotten when Wintersun made their campaign to fund this album. And then there is the original one with the 4 tracks. There is the limited edition one, the smaller limited edition one, and then there's the bigger limited edition one, which frankly I think is kind of frustrating and confusing that they made so many package deals, because you know, when you're trying to choose which one is the best, you're kind of left wondering if you missed something, you know, from not getting that other album. And but I'm thinking it's probably just a marketing strategy by the record label because of all the illegal downloading that's going on. The difference between these packages, from my understanding, is in the crowdfunded package that you could have gotten in Wintersun's Indiegogo campaign, you could have gotten everything Wintersun had to offer, which was isolated tracks by Wintersun's, The 4 Seasons, and then you could have gotten isolated tracks also from Time 1.5. You could have also gotten wallpapers for your desktop, and a lot of other things that were included in that package. It was really the complete package that you could have gotten from Wintersun. Unfortunately, I think there is no longer really a possibility of getting that package deal because their crowdfunding has expired and they're not doing that no more. Maybe they might offer it in the future, but unfortunately I don't think right now it's available anymore. The next package you could have got was the original album, which contained the 4 tracks only, which were, you know, fall, spring, winter, and summer, all within that one. And that's all for that one. And then you could also have gotten the small limited edition one, which also contains those 4 seasons, plus an acoustic version of Winter, and also instrumental tracks of the 4 seasons. And in the big limited edition one, you could still get that one, and that one has basically everything that the Forest package had from the one Wintersun was offering on the crowdfunding, except it doesn't have the isolated tracks. It doesn't have the wallpapers, I think, and it doesn't. I don't know if it has the digibook also in it. I'm not quite sure on that. If you want to research it, go to Nuclear Blast. That's where you could also buy that package if you still want right now. The album sound is pretty epic. I like the intro. I like how it's filled with these dark ambient nature noises, like hooting owls and howling wind. The orchestration sound pretty epic as well. A lot of thought was put into every individual instrument within the orchestrations, and it shows. The guitars have a very cold black metal tone to them, which is perfect for this album because it fits it very well. The drums in this album are very tight and well polished. I like how the grooves and fills make you headbang to this song endlessly. It just keeps it going and going, like bashing away. Jari's vocals in this album are pretty fucking epic and versatile. I like how you go from growling to like this very clean, epic sound that goes well with the choirs. The bass sounds fucking epic too, but the thing is, I think it gets drowned out by a lot of the other instruments within this album, so sometimes it's hard to hear. But I guess that would be no problem if you got the isolated bass tracks from those other package deals from Wintersun. And if you didn't get those tracks, then it's gonna be hard for you to hear the bass out in this album. At least it is to me. All in all, I think this is a pretty solid album, and I really could recommend it to you if you're a fan of melodic death metal or symphonic death metal, or just metal in general. Come on guys, this is a good album, just give it a chance. So if you guys are interested in this album, I have a link on the bottom of my page to the record label's webpage. You could purchase the album there. And if you'd like to know more about Wintersun and their future projects, I also have a link down there too for their Facebook page. And if you guys could support me too by subscribing to my channel, the button is down there. So thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope to see you guys again.